In your consumer news, President Trump is threatening a massive 200% tariff on alcohol from the European Union. The move counters the EU's retaliation against Trump's steel and aluminum tariffs. Trump says he'll enforce the tariff unless the EU drops its 50% tax on U.S. spirits. Sherelle Hubbard has more on the escalating trade battle.
I'm not going to bend at all.
President Donald Trump resolute. He says he's not bending on steel and aluminum tariffs, but car repair shops say you may have to.
The main concern is seeing what the domino effect is going to be on the overall price of parts.
America's spirit industry also bracing for pain from the retaliatory tariffs. Trump said he could impose a 200% tariff on alcoholic beverages from the European Union after the EU imposed a 50% tariff on U.S. spirits like bourbon. In Canada, several retailers have taken U.S.-made beer, wine, and spirits off their shelves.
This is a dumb trade war. It is utterly absurd, and we don't really understand why you would pick a fight with your best friend who has only ever been a really good partner to you.
U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick met with Ontario Premier Doug Ford and other Canadian officials Thursday evening. Just last week, Ford said his province was implementing a 25% tariff on electricity exports to 3 U.S. states and threatened to cut off Ontario energy exports to the U.S. After today's meeting, he said the temperature is being lowered and they agreed to more meetings.
We want the best outcome for both countries. We're like a family. And sometimes there's tension between families.
Gas prices are dropping nationwide as those recession concerns grow. According to AAA, the national average for regular gas now stands at $3.08. Prices at the pump have been falling steadily since July, with oil prices down 11% since January. While cheaper gas brings relief to drivers, economists warn it signals potential economic trouble. If a recession does hit, experts predict gas prices would fall even more. DOGE is now taking on the U.S. Postal Service as its next efficiency target. The Postmaster General signed an agreement with DOGE to streamline operations. DOGE teams will review the agency's legislative mandates and regulatory requirements. The Postal Service already cutting 30,000 positions since 2021. Another 10,000 will be let go through voluntary early retirement over the next month. President Trump's steel and aluminum tariffs could hit America's favorite truck the hardest. The Ford F-150, the nation's top-selling pickup, uses more aluminum than almost any other vehicle. Industry experts say the tariffs could add about $400 to the cost of each new vehicle, a price likely to be passed on right to you, the consumer.